Welcome to the buymeacoffee.com /James Poeartistry, the coffee tips page that supports my James Poeartistry creative productions and work. See also jamespoeartistry.online. A freedom awaits us all, and with no baggage with it. Hello, Perceptive Readers. This is James Lynch, and welcome to this Perceptive Readers Moment. You haven't heard one of these in a while, but this is something that I want to share with you from actually reading God's Word, the Holy Bible. And you can take it to the bank. So you know, I'm so serious that you can take it to the bank. You know what that means. Here it is. In this world today, as we strive, as some people would say, going through our journey, and as some people even would remind you, even though I know it's hard to view it like this sometimes, that life is not so much of always trying to totally just beat the game of life, as some would call it, or what have you. And I know we all have maybe some different feelings on that matter or that statement. I certainly do. But the main point of what people are emphasizing is that you live and you learn and you just continue to improve. And you do strive, I would say, with the ones who got the the endorphins and everything working correctly chemically in their body, to enjoy themselves throughout this process and journey. And guess what? I do feel, well, I don't feel, I not only feel, I know that the scriptures really back that statement up about enjoying the journey. Even God doesn't want us suffering through this journey. I imagine you can find those statements in scriptures where he talked himself about it. He's even described as being a happy God. So there you go. That's a thought right there. Now, during this journey, as we learn, how many of you, and I know there are some people who have done it, that I tell you what, if they made a B on the test, they almost, they really got down on themselves. Sometimes it was actually through the pressure even of the parents. But we're not here to even go through that. But I tell you what, sometimes if someone was actually wanting their child to be not only valedictorian or Kuma, oh look, I don't forgot the Kumas in there, and there, that means you're the top, you're the best, you're always in the top 1% or what have you. And they give those speeches at high schools and graduations, that let me tell you, as part of the discipline, something that some of us, it probably wouldn't affect us at all, but it did affect some of these students, that if they had made a B or C on a test and they took it home to their parents, sometimes it was almost like they got sick just from having to tell their parents that they did not make an A on that test. And sometimes the parent would actually harp on that all the way until they make the next test or grading semester where they got the A right back up in that class. Isn't that something? And it really just made the child still feel that, boy, this mark will be on me for the rest of the school year and also for the rest of my academic career. And that's just how much it affected them. And so that mark, all the same now, a decade or so later, guess what? These persons, some of them have gone into their successful fields and they don't think about it anymore. And they come to realize that the person still who they are today, what they're accomplishing in their lives and others, oh my goodness, has erased all thoughts about those hard times or those hard tests or what have you. Well, see, I'm here to tell you today there are really other serious tests that we have gone through in life and may be going through right now. And when we look at the way we handle certain matters, we certainly know we didn't get an A. And so we may be worried about the results and the effect of not getting that A in these different real life, social, and spiritual situations. And yet, guess what? The greatest parent in the world, I mean, in the spirit realm as well, really, has already stated, and you could read it for yourself. It talks about in Isaiah, where he was mentioning with his people, and I'm still emphasizing this case, with us as individuals, guess what? And I know I'm always saying, guess what? I'm going to get a new word for guess what? A new question, a new way of asking. But anyway, he's already stated that no matter what type of reputation we have gotten with our test, what we learned in life, whether at times we made an A or a B and lower, so to speak, that he will settle matters and settle matters in such a way with us individually when we, talk with him, when we come to him, when we confess to him, that he will make those B's and below become a sterling silver A. Well, he didn't say that. That's my illustration. What the scriptures does say is that though our sins, though they may be many or are many, he said, he will make them whiter than snow, you see. He will make them that even permanent ink blotches, there's a description of crimson and things of that nature that may be on our reputation or our record or what have you. By going to him, he's going to wipe that all out and make it sterling silver. I'm saying that, I'm adding my sterling. My point is this. Maybe after your affirmations today, you don't have to worry so much about your reputation, statements, records, and things of that nature from, different experiences in life, because no matter how some entities, some people, and yes, even other spirit creatures will always try to hold it against you and hold it in your past or keep the past, you living in the past. And guess what? God will override those, all of that, you see, and you will continue to have or feel that freeness of speech that you always had when you did your best and you even made those A's. It will happen. It has happened for many already. And it gives you a freeness of speech and a clean conscience. You take good care of yourself, perceptive readers. Have a wonderful day.